Our story begins right after Marfisa, Ruggiero, and Bradamante defeat the evil Marganore and restore the kingdom. New reports have just come in of another kingdom that has been terrorized by another evil ruler, the evil Mardindro. Mardindro has enslaved his entire kingdom, forcing all the people to sew golden threads to benefit his own wealth. The people slave away day after day, without any rest, and subsisting only on a meager ration of bread and water. Marfisa and Ruggiero leave to go take on the evil Mardindro, while Bradamante goes another route to help a poor village recently ravaged by a flood. It is a long, arduous journey, and Marfisa and Ruggiero are forced to traverse copious amounts of vegetation. Along the way, they encounter a terrible storm, which frightens their steeds and causes them to run wildly in another direction off the path of their journey. They end up in a lush garden filled with a new species of lotus flower. The aroma of these flowers makes the characters forget about all other worries and makes them want to just lay in the garden and embrace the lovely smell. They learn from the local inhabitants that these flowers also have the power to tame any wild beast when they are eaten. Legend has it that once a mighty beast known as the Felinosaur roamed these lands. It had razor-sharp teeth and claws that could slice through solid stone. Yet, the people were able to feed the Felinosaur one of the lotus flowers and tame it, turning it into a docile creature that obeyed their every command. Ruggiero and Marfisa manage to shake themselves from their stupor and leave the garden. However, they take with them 2 flowers from the garden for future use, taking care to plug their nostrils so as to not succumb to the powerful effects. Along the way, they encounter a wise old hermit who informs them of the dragon dens that lie nearby. He also warns them of Mardindro, who is also known as the Dragon Slayer, for his castle is armed with powerful artillery that has slain many a mighty dragon. Not long thereafter, Ruggiero and Marfisa come across a dragon den housing 2 mighty reptilian beasts. They wait until nightfall when the dragons are sleeping, and then they carefully place their lotus flowers inside the den. They wait the whole night and longer until the dragons eat the flowers. Lo and behold, the flowers tamed the dragons. Ruggiero and Marfisa mounted the beasts, and they could feel the power of the creatures coursing through their veins. I will not detail what happened to their prior steeds, but suffice to say their sacrifice was a noble one in the upgrade to Dragon Express. Ruggiero and Marfisa flew their dragons the rest of the way to Mardindro's kingdom, but they took care to hide their dragons in a nearby mountainside before continuing into the kingdom on foot, lest their dragons be slain by Mardindro's powerful artillery. They find Mardindro at his castle, but before they can engage him, they are forced to battle the Mantis of Death. The Mantis rears its head, ready to attack. Meanwhile, Astolfo is continuing on his journey. He is seeking out the evil Villamir, who has imprisoned the Princess Isadora. Isadora is the most beautiful princess in all the land, with hair like velvet and skin that radiates like the sun. However, Villamir is holding her suspended over lava in the land known as Mustafar, and if Astolfo does not arrive in time, Isadora will surely perish. Astolfo arrives at Mustafar and takes Villamir on in a fight to the death. defeated Villamir, Astolfo rescues Isadora and frees her from her chains. It is love at first sight, and the embrace for what seems like an eternity. Astolfo and Isadora marry, going on to live a peaceful life in a land far away. Back in Mardindro's Colosseum, Marfisa and Ruggiero are taking on the Mantis of Death. After slaying the Mantis, Marfisa and Ruggiero make their way to the battlements of Mardindro's castle, where he houses his powerful artillery. Mardindro's henchmen are standing guard, so Marfisa and Ruggiero must first take them on. They take down all the henchmen and proceed to destroy the artillery. After having done that, they call their dragon from the nearby mountainside. The dragons swiftly arrive, and Marfisa and Ruggiero mount their tamed beasts. They fly to Mardindro's quarter. Mardindro didn't stand a chance against the dragons, and Marfisa's dragon subdues him within its talons. They fly to a tall tower, where they force Mardindro to leap to his death. Having defeated the evil Mardindro, Marfisa and Ruggiero free all the slaves and restore the kingdom.